Hello, Miss Ginny McClinton Bowden. How are you?
Hey, John. I'm great. How are you?
Well, thank you for asking. What are we looking at right here? What's this red vehicle?
This is my 2018 PHEV.
Nice. And you've had this for about a year now, year and a half?
A year and a half, I believe.
And you're going to tell me what you like about this vehicle. But first, what's behind you?
Behind me is the all-new 2022 Outlander.
And you haven't had a chance to drive the new Outlander
I have
yet.
Not, because as soon as we got one in, it sold. And that seems to be the pattern right now, the world that we're living in. So today, I'm so excited I get to experience it.
Yes, and these have been very popular so far. So tell me first what you like about your PHEV.
Obviously, I love the fuel efficiency. That's very nice. The space is great. I have one child and 3 dogs, so that works.
And a husband.
And a husband. I do have a husband. And so I can pile everybody in, and it works well. So.
But you're excited on the new one, right? There's lots of new stuff that you're excited about.
I'm looking forward to. There's going to be more space, and then we'll go through a couple features, but I should say you'll go through a couple features since you know them so well, and you can show them to me.
Well, yours doesn't have headlight washers, and the new one does. That's my favorite feature.
Well, on a day like today, it'd be nice to have that.
So you're a new mom. Virginia Hayes is how old now?
She's a year and a half.
So you have to get her in and out of the car a lot, right?
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Show me one of yours. Just open that back door where her child seat is, because I want to show you something really cool here.
Apologize for the mess.
That's okay. So that's a little bit of a tight squeeze to get her in and out of there.
It is a tight squeeze.
I guess you would probably go from the other side,
The other side, yeah.
But here I want to show you on this new one. This is when I saw this, I thought of you immediately.
Okay.
Go ahead and open this back door on the new Outlander.
Ooh.
Yeah, look how much wider that opens.
Yes, that is so nice. The other one kind of stops here.
Yeah.
Almost.
So it's a lot more room to get her in and out, and her child seat in and out. So
I'm looking forward to that.
that's something too. And
Oh, look at these pockets.
yes, I love the pockets. It's great for a cell phone. Put like an iPad on that one.
Yeah.
And also, I want to show you something else, a quick comparison.
And you did tell me too, on a certain trim,
Mm-hmm.
I can get.
On the SEL Touring, you got built-in sunshades that will actually pop out of the door there.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Come on in.
Sometimes when we move from my car to Wynn's
Mm-hmm.
truck and we forget the sunshades, that's a problem.
Yeah, so now they're built-in. You don't have to worry about them anymore.
Great, love it.
Okay, Jenny, let's race.
Okay.
Okay, I want to show you how much faster the back door is on the new Outlander compared to yours.
Is yours unlocked? Yes. Okay,
Yes.
mine's unlocked.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's do on 3. Hold on, let me get you in frame here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I win.
Way.
That's wild,
yeah.
right? And let's close them now. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's an unfair advantage for me.
Yeah, you definitely beat me. I mean, I agree. I never really realized it's slow.
Yes.
That's fast.
That's going to make, a big difference. Let's say it's raining like it is today and you got groceries in your
Get
hand.
in, get out.
Yep.
Like it.
And
Okay.
it has the kick feature too, where you can kick underneath the back bumper and it'll open it for you.
Should I try it?
Yes. I actually haven't tried this out yet. So you're going to be the first one from our team to try it. Okay, Jenny, so no one from our team has done this yet. Go ahead and try to kick under the bumper to see if you can get that back door open.
Just need to find where the spot is.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you have your hands full, you got groceries or whatever, or
Yeah.
went to Home Goods and bought all kinds of cool stuff for your house, it's that easy to open the door.
Love it.
And you just have to have the key fob in your pocket or in your purse or whatever. And we got more cargo space back here. Now the third row seats are down in this model here. This one actually just came back from a test drive.
Okay.
One of my favorite features that on this is the middle row seat. It is it's a 40-20-40 split. So
Okay.
where yours is a 60-40, this is 40-20-40. So you can still have 2 passengers in the back seat there. And you can have like skis down the middle and you can still have 2 passengers or get some lumber at Home Depot or anything like that.
So.
And it also acts as like a cup holder too. So there should be,
Oh, I see the
yep, there you
lever.
go.
Lever.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's a 40-20-40. So that's my preferred
I love that.
way of doing it. But
Ooh, and I see heated seats.
yes,
back
this
there.
one has heated second row seats as well as tri-zone climate control. So once again, you have a young daughter, and let's say it's a hot summer day. Well, you have vents up here so you can keep her
Nice.
cool, and you can control the rear temperature from the front seat too.
That's great.
And then, of course, we have all the storage pockets, and the vents in the old Outlander came out from underneath the seats. On this one, it comes from the console there.
And then the USB outlet.
You have all that down there as well. So, if, when she gets older, you give her an iPad.
Yeah. Well, let's not rush that.
Yeah.
She's only a year and a half.
Here is the new cockpit of the 2022 Outlander.
Yeah.
What do you think of those quilted leather seats?
They're amazing.
And you got your hand on the wheel there. It feels more substantial now, doesn't it?
It does. And I like the little dimpled part too.
And have you noticed the gear shifter? That's similar to what you have in your PHEV right now.
Yes. Yep. I like that.
And then, of course, beneath that, you have your drive modes.
Mm-hmm.
You have eco and normal, and you have one for mud, one for snow, one for gravel.
Yeah.
So that optimizes your traction on, like a day like today when it was wet out, it would be optimized for the road ahead, which is
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
But what's nice is in the SEL trim, we have power seats on both the passenger and the driver's seat. But take a look at that infotainment screen.
Wow.
Go ahead and hit the button on the far right that says camera.
Far right that says camera.
All right, so there, we are in a garage right now.
Wow.
And you can see all the way around you. Hit the camera button again. And then you can see the front right-hand corner of the vehicle. So if you're pulling into a tight parking spot, you can make sure that you're not going to hit anything. Or like when I was parking this the other day, I was parking next to a big pole. I was able to see if I had clearance or not. Now, granted, the door's open, so it's got skewed just a little bit, but
Nice.
that's a nice safety feature. Of course, down here, you got your dual zone climate control. Got your heated seats.
One thing that I will say that I've already noticed
Uh-huh.
is that this doesn't beep when you select a button. Mine beeps. And that's kind of just a
Yeah, so it's a lot less annoying.
random pet peeve.
Oh, definitely.
All right. So now,
And I can't wait to show you my favorite feature on this vehicle, which is the 360, my Pilot.
this is very nice.
Now the powertrain in this is different than what's in yours.
Okay.
This is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder.
Should I go?
We'll go right. We're going to hit the interstate again. So yours is, of course, the plug-in hybrid. Go straight.
Yeah, so tell me what the difference is.
So the biggest difference you're going to notice is, your fuel mileage will be a little different on this vehicle. Plug-in hybrid, which was developed overseas, you get the 74 miles MPGe because you have the hybrid component and the gasoline component as well.
Mm-hmm.
With this, it's just a straight up gasoline engine. There is a new PHEV coming next year, which should have more range than what yours has. But this is your traditional gas engine. And we actually have in front of us an Outlander. Diamond Squad.
Yeah. Thank you, McClinton.
Yes. You're clear to my right.
I love it already.
So, to me, it felt tighter than an old Outlander. How do you think it feels as far as taking turns?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it just feels more substantial.
Oh, yeah.
It has a very nice ride.
And I feel like it's a softer ride, too. We just went over some bumps, and, I have an
Yeah.
Outlander Sport, and it's like, this is so much nicer than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also like something I love, like on the dash here, if you can see where it shows your speed limit, it also shows you what the speed limit is.
Ooh, I love that, yeah.
Which is nice. That's just all
'Cause
part
I
of the...
never know.
Same. I'm not always looking at signs, so it's a nice reminder there.
It has more pickup, more of a get up than my PHEV. Yeah, tighter is definitely, I would say, like the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is, yours may be 2018, but that has been in production, like the same style, same platform for almost 10 years. So, you've got over 10 years of refinement in the works with this new generation. Okay, so what I want you to do now is a little green button on your steering wheel.
Right here?
Yep, push that. And now go ahead and hit the cruise. Go ahead and set the cruise. Just pull down on that. Okay, and now My Pilot is engaged. And the vehicle is driving essentially for you. How's that feel?
I don't know if I like it. I like to be in control.
Well, the good thing is
that's pretty nice.
It's 360 degrees, so it's checking in front of you, checking behind you. It's reading the white lines there on the road.
I was gonna say I can let go, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can.
that.
No, you shouldn't, but yes, you could, and it still steers.
Yeah.
So it's a weird sensation to get to at first, but like if you're taking a big road trip, it's an awesome feature. And let's say there was a vehicle in front of us, it would start to slow down if that vehicle was slowing down.
Very nice.
Now that's available in the SE and the SEL both.
I should slow down.
So yeah, we're getting ready to hit the lights here.
Okay, it just vibrated the steering wheel.
So that is your lane keep assist. So if you go like towards the white line on either side, it will vibrate and shake the vehicle, and you will see a flash on the screen. Which I do.
Fancy.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot.
Well,
I always ride the line for some reason.
Hey, I love it. I'm ready for an upgrade.
Yes, me too.
There's a Kia Telluride that this is a great competitor.
It is. Now, this competes more with the Kia Sorento than the Telluride. But yeah, a lot of people have been cross-shopping this with the Telluride because they're both really stylish. I would say style-wise, they're very similar. The Telluride is more of a mid-size three-row, so it would compete more with like the Traverse. To where this is more of a compact, so it competes more with like the Sorento, and then also like our Equinox as well.
Okay. Oh, vibrated again.
I'm bad about that. I'm always.
Well, it's a nice safety feature though to keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel.
Another cool feature is down here, which I like a lot. It's got the wireless charging pad.
Oh, nice.
So if you put your iPhone there, or certain Android models, it will wirelessly charge your car, or charge your phone. It also has wireless Apple CarPlay, so you can set up your phone without having wires all over the vehicle. So you can use like your Apple Maps, you can use Spotify and all that through the much larger infotainment screen. And I do want to say, I know you weren't a super huge fan of My Pilot, but if you can still use normal cruise as well. So you can just set it like normal without engaging that. So
I can just set.
Actually, sorry, I just want to see something.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So yep, you can turn that off. Watch out for this car in front of us.
Driving very slowly.
But forward collision mitigation would have stopped that for us. And that's standard on new Mitsubishis for 2021 and newer.
Very nice. They have definitely upped their game on standard features.
I agree.
Which was necessary, and we welcome it.
Definitely. So, and we're in the SEL. Now, there is an SEL Touring above this that would have the roof as well as the Bose stereo system. But even the ES, which I drove from Charleston recently, I was surprised how well equipped it was. It had all those features like the forward collision mitigation. It had the lane departure warning. It had not as big of a screen, but still a nice infotainment screen. It was all-wheel drive, so it had all of these drive modes, and it had the power, like the electric parking brake, the auto hold, which is a feature I love.
Tell me about the auto hold.
Auto hold is great because if you're like me, you spend a lot of time in drive-thrus or traffic. And auto hold, once engaged, you will go to like a stoplight. You hit the brakes, it engages, and then you can take your foot off the brake and the car will still hold itself. The brake lights will be engaged and it will hold the vehicle until you hit the gas.
Very nice.
So like
it's on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can I leave it on?
So when you have to turn it on each time you get the vehicle.
Okay.
Or each time you start the vehicle.
Sure.
And then you can leave it on and let it go.
Okay.
So like for instance, I recently came back from visiting my sister in Tennessee, and I was on the turnpike, and there was a a ton of construction, and I was held up for like 20 minutes at one point. I had to keep my foot on the brake.
I'm gonna U-turn.
Sounds good. And then if I would have had the auto hold feature in my vehicle, I could have just hit the brakes once and would have been set. So it's nice for fatigue. That's why I would say, like, this vehicle as a whole, if you're going on any type of road trip, you'll be less fatigued in the long run. Especially with that My Pilot Assist. And just those other safety features are nice to have.
I mean, the turn radius, everything is just, it's like butter.
Yeah. It's smooth and silky, right?
Yeah, it's great.
I even like these vents. I noticed because like they seem integrated. Like the vents seem integrated into the dash more.
You're right. They're not bulky or.
Pardon me. What I'm most excited about when you buy this vehicle is Mitsubishi Connect on your phone. With Mitsubishi Connect, you can download the app. You can start your car from the phone. You can set the temperature. You can lock and unlock the doors. It's really putting a lot of features of the vehicle right at your hand. And it's good when you have a small daughter, and let's say you're taking her to the daycare in the morning, and you're like, man, it's like 12 degrees outside. I don't want her to go outside and be right into the cold weather. So you can have your temperature set so when she gets in the car, it's warm enough.
Very nice.
And like I remember back in the day when I was a child, like my mom would take me to the bus stop, and we had to sit and wait for the car to warm up. Now that's with with Mitsubishi Connect, it's a thing of the past.
It's a great feature.
Oh yeah. So we've been in the vehicle for about 15 minutes now. How do you think the seats feel?
They're very comfortable. This is definitely, like I said, an upgrade from my 2018 Outlander.
Oh, definitely. Like the heated seats are nice. I'm gonna turn mine off though because spring has sprung here in the Mid-Ohio Valley.
So what is the price range?
So these will start out with a base model ES front-wheel drive. You're looking at just over $26,000. Now we are in the SEL. This is not the SEL Touring. You're looking at probably 36 to 37. Add the Touring package, you're gonna be close to $39,000.
That's still, I mean, for what you're.
And like, I bought a Mitsubishi for the reason that it is a reliable vehicle. I have faith that this vehicle is going to be just as reliable as my Outlander Sport. But of course, Ginny, those warranties are second to none.
Yes.
And you get the 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with this from the factory. You also get the 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. But what happens when they buy it from us?
Well, from us, you get the McClinton Million.
I love that McClinton Million.
So that's definitely an added benefit.
So that's a 10-year, 1 million mile powertrain warranty, which is insane. Which I didn't think.
We know you're not going to drive 1 million miles. I know everyone says. Everyone's like, that's crazy. But I mean, come on, it's got a nice ring to it. McClinton Million,
exactly.
The McMillion.
Gotta love that alliteration.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I mean that's a great, and a lot of people in Mitsubishis love their Mitsubishi and they keep it for a while because it is a good, you get a lot of bang for your buck, and it's a reliable vehicle with great safety features.
Definitely.
And
so mine's an 18 model. It has 52,000 miles on it. If I were driving a Subaru, for instance, I would have 8,000 miles left on my powertrain warranty. So we're already giving you 100,000, which for me, that's going to be probably within 4 years of ownership. I'll put 100,000 miles on the car. But with the McClinton Million, if I keep my car for 7 years or 8 years and put 200,000 miles on it, that powertrain's still covered. And that's that peace of mind that we always talk about that people deserve.
What's that beeping?
I think you hit the line again.
Oh. I'm a really good driver.
You do a lot better than I do, actually. Normally what I do is like it's going off constantly. Of course, all those driving aids can be turned off too.
Right. You can customize what you want, which is also very nice.
I also like that you can control the rear temperature here.
That's great for children in the back, or dogs.
Or humans.
Or humans. Adults.
I guess
adults, yeah. Yeah, this takes the West Virginia potholes much better than my 2018.
I drove to Tennessee recently, headquarters of Mitsubishi, and the potholes were not as existent down there as they are here in West Virginia, so I think we need to get on that. Let's get these roads improved.
Well, and people forget that, when you are driving on these roads that aren't that great, you got to do alignments and,
Yes.
you know, take care of your vehicle so it lasts longer.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad we have a full service center. It's nice that I work where my car can be serviced, but we always have monthly specials.
Yep.
And like a lot of people think it's cheaper to go like to Walmart to get your vehicle serviced. I've done the comparison, Jenny. Like our alignments are usually more affordable than what they are like somewhere like Walmart. And then I also have I trust that the people who work on our cars are actually trained to work on Mitsubishi vehicles, because they have training and stuff. They're ASC certified most often, and they know exactly what to look for on our vehicles.
Right. And not to mention some of those, you know, like Walmart, they are not using synthetic.
Exactly.
And, you know, if you want your vehicle to last longer and take good care of it, then, you know, we use synthetic, and it is competitively priced. So.
And full synthetic motor oil may seem like it's a lot more expensive, but in the long run, you're changing your oil less often.
Exactly.
And like I recently,
quality over quantity.
Exactly. I recently had my transmission fluid changed in my car, and it was not super expensive. It was nice to do that, because I had a transmission failure on a previous vehicle of mine that was not a Mitsubishi, and that gave me peace of mind also, knowing that had been changed by someone who knew what they were doing.
So, John.
Yes.
We don't have a whole lot of these on the lot.
We do not. We are getting them in they're trickling in.
Yes.
I wish it was flowing in more so, but.
Well, we're trying to do the best we can.
Exactly.
Obviously with the chip shortage and logistics and shipping and all kinds of things that are all industries are dealing with. You know, we're doing the best we can, but we do have some that are coming to us. And so we just ask that people call us, stop in, email, Facebook us to ask questions, because, you know, if you're ready, they're going fast.
Plus, if you don't see it on the lot, it doesn't mean it's not coming.
Exactly.
My friend Amy's trading in her 2016 Outlander for 2022. And we were able to get her one that was in transit. It had everything that she wanted. It was black with the SE package, but it had the moonroof and the Bose stereo system. Because as she always tells me, she's not like other moms. She's a cool mom, so she has to have her stereo. But she was able to work with us because she actually stopped by and said, "Here's what I'm looking for."
Right.
And Ed worked with her, and Kevin from our Mitsubishi team, and they were like, "We will get you exactly what you're looking for." So
that's great.
Just because it's not on a lot doesn't mean it's not there. And we can always, you know, do dealer trades and all that fun stuff too.
In a perfect world, yes, but in this world,
it's a little more difficult.
It's a little more difficult. Dealers are holding on to their inventory.
Oh, yeah.
But
and this is a popular vehicle too. Like, we haven't had this much enthusiasm about a Mitsubishi since probably the Evo, and it's nice. We like that enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's very nice. What else? John Cora, what's the sun and moon?
So that is a day and night feature. So like, let's say you're driving at night, it'll darken this. Again, push
okay.
it. Which is nice too.
Yeah.
So if you have like a sleeping passenger, they're not disturbed by it.
Map.
You got the navigation.
Nice.
We are nowhere near Columbus though.
No.
Of course, you have the XM satellite radio in this as well, which I don't use myself just because I use Spotify. So with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, I can stream my music to my car a lot easier.
Nice. Yep.
And of course, we didn't really talk about this that much, but this one has the all-wheel control. So this is your dial here. You can select your different drive modes, and like you can go from like eco to normal to tarmac to gravel, snow, and mud. Want to go off-roading, Jenny?
Yeah, this is a perfect day for it.
Exactly, which is nice. I like the snow one the most because I live in a rural area, and with all the inclines I have to go through, like that snow mode would be great for me. Mitsubishi has an advanced all-wheel control system, so it was actually developed for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. So it is going to be a lot more advanced than like a Ford Escape, for instance, with those drive modes.
I love it, John.
All right. So what do I have to do to get you into this car today?
Well, I should probably, can somebody appraise my vehicle?
Yes, absolutely. Jenny, do you know that we can do appraisals in person and online?
No, tell me about it.
So it's real simple. All you have to do is just go to McClintonMitsubishi.com. There's a button that you push for Value My Trade, and you just put in like your mileage. You can submit photos, your trim level, and that will go to our BDC team. That will relay that to like Kevin, our Mitsubishi manager, and we can do an offsite appraisal and give you like a ballpark estimate of what your car's worth.
Well, and right now in this market, we are looking for used cars.
Oh, definitely.
And it's a great time to trade up.
Well, my car went up $1,000 in value within a few months. So
wow.
I went from having a negative equity to positive equity. So that was pretty cool.
That's pretty nice. Well, thank you, John. This has been lovely. And
my pleasure.
I'm very excited about the 2022 Outlander. And I can't wait to hopefully I can get one.
So Jenny, if people want to call us about this, what number do they call?
304-422-6501.
You know, Wynn always forgets that, so I'm glad one of you two knows the number well.
Well, you know, he's pretty good at a lot of things, but he's not perfect.
That's okay.
So.
No one is. And what's our website?
McClintonMitsubishi.com.
And as always, you can comment below and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos.
Yes, you can.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.